channel, and today I'm just doing a vlog of the Christmas season, and I'm gonna go through each thing and let you know like what we were doing or what kind of things we were up to. So I ended up putting up our Christmas decorations right after Halloween. Like as soon as Halloween, said and done, I ended up putting the Christmas decorations up right after Halloween was over. Like instead of like going into a Thanksgiving / fall harvest type decoration. And then we're doing some s'mores. We had gotten a fire pit and did some s'mores. And then as soon as Thanksgiving was over, we decorated the inside of the house. So usually we do like a tree, just one, and then a few trees on the porch. And then we decorate them like in red and white type Christmas candy cane type colors and play Christmas music while we're doing it, drink eggnog or apple cider like while we're decorating the tree. And my favorite Christmas music to play during that time is Mannheim Steamroller. So I'll link that like in the blog and like below. And that kind of goes back to like my childhood and like when my family would decorate the Christmas tree or during the Christmas season, like when we would go to the gym, they would play it at the gym, and when we would decorate or whatever, make cookies, decorate gingerbread houses or anything like that, we would always listen to Mannheim Steamroller. Like that was like the first one. And then we would listen to I call it the Home Alone soundtrack, but like basically just a channel that has all the old time Christmas type carol music. Of course, I throw in like Mariah Carey and New Kids on the Block because they have their own Christmas albums, Justin Bieber, and those are always nice. But I always love to have like Mannheim Steamroller, and that's like an instrumental type album. Beautiful. Anyway, so then we went on to have an opportunity to do like a Christmas parade. But this year it's a little different because of COVID. So it was in like the neighborhood, and then of course you do it on your own. You're not like near, any crowds. Then Reese had a winter wonderland day at school, and right now she was going 2 days a week, and then the rest of the week she has virtual. But now after Christmas she's going to be doing only virtual for about 2 weeks before they decide if they're going to go back, phased going back into like a 2-day a week situation. But at the time they had been having like little days where they had different themes, and this is one of the ones we came up with. It was really cute. I did her makeup and we picked out her clothes, that all the way down to her shoes, what she was going to wear. And it came out really, 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 really pretty. It was almost like Frozen. And then, so Seth, he finally got his braces. So I had to put that in there because that was like right in the middle of everything. It was like the same day. It was like Winter Wonderland outfit / makeup early in the morning before she got on the bus to leave. Then Seth had his appointment to get his braces. Then we had a little party that night. So we had a little like Christmas party that night in the middle of the week. like the next day, it was my other daughter's ugly Christmas sweater or Christmas sweater, holiday sweater day. And so she had fun getting that. And she actually did her own styling. We couldn't find one her size, like, of course, because it's so last minute, but she ended up wearing like an adult one and then making like a bow belt to go around the waist. Okay, and then next was the actual first week of Christmas break for them. So my husband got us some Krispy Kreme Christmas donuts 2020 this year. And then we had actually gotten elfed by a mysterious person who brought it to our door. And which was kind of strange because the whole neighborhood, like no one else had it. So I was like, who sent it to our house? Who left it? Anyways, our cameras didn't pick it up, so that was strange too. So one of the things in there was like a Jelly Belly naughty or nice type game where you do the different jelly beans and they either taste good or they don't, and you don't know. So you have to spin this little thing. And so anyways, my kids and husband were doing it. We were all doing it, but I was like taking pictures and looking at their reactions. So we did that first, and then later in the week we did oh yeah, so anyways, that was inside the elfed thing. And then so were these gingerbread houses. Like it came with one gingerbread house for them to decorate, but we had already bought one for them to decorate, and it was the same exact one. So we had two, luckily. And so the two girls, like first we were gonna do like adults against kids or boys against girls, but we ended up just doing Reese against Quinn. And anyways, they both came out cute, so it's like hard. Can't really like judge it because they look so similar and cute. But they did that, and then later we usually which is not good, but sometimes I end up doing the Christmas cookies like Christmas Eve, and I'm always like regretting it because it's like Christmas morning. I mean, not Christmas Eve morning, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, why did I wait? Or anyways, we ended up doing it way early this year, like a few days ahead, and that just turned out so much easier before COVID, hit, because you're like doing last minute presents, or we're traveling, or we're at someone's house, and it's just always like too hard. So usually it ends up being on Christmas Eve because I want it fresh for when we leave it for Santa. So that ended up being a lot more convenient this year. Then finally, before Christmas, we went Christmas caroling with the kids for the first time. Like I've gone Christmas caroling. The girls had never gone, like the kids have never gone. And so we had found these Christmas caroling books that they used to be at my mom's house, but last Christmas, and so we were over in California, and when I left, I ended up taking a lot of the books, and like Christmas caroling was one of them. And so I took, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. They're like these antique Christmas caroling books, and then I took some of these like pop-up like Hallmark books that I used to look at those all the time when I was kid. I would just like sit there and imagine. They're so beautiful. Like I'm sure you can find them online now, but they don't make those anymore. Like they don't make those the art inside of them, those graphics are so gorgeous, and you can tell they're from a certain time. Like I don't know the style of art, but it's just really, really beautiful. And so it's like a few pop-up books and then picture books for "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" or "The Night Before Christmas," and then another one's like an angel book, and then we had these two Christmas caroling books, and so we ended up going Christmas caroling, and so they wanted to dress up for that again. And this is all things that we could do to keep them busy, but then they could also like see people and go out and actually doing stuff to prepare for Christmas. But since it's so different this year, like this was something that we found we could do and also see people. So it just turned out great. That was really fun because we, you surprise everyone so they don't know you're coming. And so we would knock on their door and they'd be like, oh my gosh. But so we did that, and that was so cute and fun. And they got like a Girl Scout patch for that. And then when we did the s'mores, they also got their patch for doing for the fire pit, because all of these are things you can do outside, fresh air, and if they wear masks, if they're around anyone. So okay, then let's see, we're on Christmas morning. So Christmas morning, first they opened up their stockings, and they took a long time doing stockings this year. And usually they're like really like quick and like trying to get to the presents. This time they weren't even worried about the presents. They were just like so excited about what was in the stockings. Santa had written them a letter, so they were like reading that. And so this year, especially my older daughter, she's like super into like the 80s and 90s right now. And so one of the things I got them was Caboodle. Well, the one that she wanted was like sort of like a regular makeup train case, but it was made by Caboodle. So I was like, okay, that's the one she wanted.
What is it? What means? Yeah.
Yes, But like the cutest moment happened when my youngest son, he opened Baby Yoda, and so he opened Baby Yoda, and he was so excited. He caught it on video. It was so cute, and so that was just like so special, cute moment. And then so I got them a lot of like bath bombs, like the rainbow that like supposed to go like rainbow when you put it in the water. So I'll see if that works. And then another thing I ended up getting her, so we got a bunch of like American Girl doll stuff. Oh, I got them the Girl Talk game. Legit, like one from the 80s, like 90s, not the one that they have now. And then I got them like a real alarm clock, and she wants like a Swatch watch. Like I haven't gotten that. I have to find. I don't even know if they make that anymore. And then the American Girl doll thing like came with like a boom box, and like so some of the stuff didn't make it here in time. It literally came like the next day. But I also got her another boom box. You can see it later on. And then I got Dateline, Girl Talk Dateline or something. So that was, we'll see how that is, and it's like a real one, like from back in the day. And then I got so a lot of the American Girl doll stuff was like 80s related, and then she wanted the Care Bear nightgown because it's like you can wear it yourself and put the American Girl doll on it. So she got that, and then the boys got a bunch of boy stuff and loved it, playing with it. We got a bunch of art stuff and other makeup things for Queenie. She got her palette book is like, you can kind of see it. She got Pez. And then another cool thing was I had gotten my older daughter like a real phone, like a real like see-through wire neon phone. And we only have like one landline jack in the house, which I was like, because it's a newer house, so they don't put landlines in the house anymore. And anyways, so it's only in one room. So we needed to like get another line installed. So we set that up. That they're coming like in a few days. But anyways, I ended up getting two. So this is the other one. It's not in the pictures, but when I get the other landline, we'll be able to have 2 of these. So she was so excited when she got those. It's like a real phone, and she can talk to her friends or whatever whenever she wants. So that came out really cute. So then other than that, we just had Christmas dinner. I ended up cooking. We didn't have anyone over, and we just basically did a Zoom Christmas dinner. So in the pictures you can kind of see like the laptops there, and we're like on Zoom. And oh, I made my 4 flavor sheet pie, but this time instead of making it with apple, peach, and strawberry. Oh yeah, last time I did like a pumpkin or sweet potato, baked up and everything. If you put whipped cream with the strawberry one instead of cherry, because normally like we'll do like a cherry. Well, this time I didn't do that. I didn't do the same flavors as like Thanksgiving time. I did it for Christmas. So we did like strawberries, and then even though it's a pie, we put whipped cream with it, and then like vanilla ice cream, and it tastes like strawberry shortcake. So that was a nice like different thing that we did. And then you can just see like all the things I made, like deviled eggs, Christmas cookies. And we ended up playing Pictionary and Girl Talk. So, and she got her boombox the next day after Christmas, because it was a lot of things were backed up this year from the post office was all gridlocked, but I didn't really notice that with UPS or FedEx, but maybe, every holiday it's going to be like that. So we ended up getting that like in November, and then a boombox we ended up getting the day after Christmas, and then I got another stereo for the kitchen, and it looks sort of like an old time type stereo, but it has a CD player because I needed a CD player for some of the CDs I have. I don't have a CD player anymore, so I had one in my car, but I don't have it anymore. So now I have one for the kitchen, and it also came with like radio and then an alarm clock. So I was like, okay, because it's really pretty too. It like matches everything. It's like a retro look, so I like it. And then of course the other cute phone came. And oh, so what I forgot to mention was the see-through wire phone from the 80s, 90s. That was in the American Girl doll like room, but you can only get it if you get the entire room set, and it was like $260, like 300, and we wanted just the phone. I could get you a real phone for way less than $300. So I was just like, let me look around and see if I can find that thing. And sure enough, I did. I found 2 of them. Oh yes, then they also got for Christmas a trampoline. Like he shows up with like this arcade. So we also have an arcade that has like 300 games in it, but it does not have Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. So if it would have had those 2, I would have been like, this is amazing. But because it didn't have like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, I was just like, oh. But I'm just saying, I would have played like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a happy new year. And remember to be sweet. Thank you. It's Christina from SWEETHAUTE.